Hi, welcome back to my channel, to the Richie Reader. So I'm going to be talking about my December wrap-up, my December TBR. It's not over December yet, but I'm going to chat about my December TBR. So, these are the books I hope to read. It seems like a lot, and I'm probably not going to be able to because a couple of these books have been on my TBR for the last few months, but I have not been able to get myself to read. I'm trying to change that. Okay. I just have been working a lot and stuff, and then over the weekend I wanted to get a lot of writing done, a lot of reading done, whatever, but then I ended up resting the entire weekend, which I think my body just needed because work is tiring. But I'm hoping to get some more reading, writing, whatever done. So yeah. So I'm going to be reading books 5 and 6 in A Towers of Memories. I've already started book 5, A Girl in Red. I'm so excited and also nervous. I'm nervous for the 6th book because she's been teasing something huge that I'm not ready for. But I'm excited for this book because it's supposed to be a big reveal that I've been waiting for like 5 books. So I'm here and I'm excited. So I do hope to read a lot this weekend and maybe even finish the book this week. Maybe if I can read a little bit every day, I can manage that. We'll see. But I'm excited for both books 5 and 6, and hopefully in December I can finish them both, and then when book 7 is done, I can go straight to that. Cannot wait for that. Let me see. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to read these because they are a bit bigger, but I do have, just because I technically have started one of them, I have Blue Star's Prophecy, which I have started, and Fire Star's Quest. I technically read them before, but as I just explained in my wrap-up that I posted right before this, so I'm not going to go into detail with, but I've been trying to read all the Warriors books. Some I've already read that I'm just rereading because it's been years, so I want to reread those before I read the other ones that I have not read yet. So I finished the 12 main ones from the main series, and now I'm reading some of these super editions I've already read before I go back to the main series to read the next part of it. So these two super editions are two of the super editions I technically already read, but I want to read. I've only read them once, though. Blue Star's Prophecy, I only remember bits and pieces of. Fire Star's Quest, even though I only read it once, I feel like I remember a great deal. I don't know why. But yeah. Maybe I just really like that one. So far, out of all the super editions I've read, that one was my favorite. But I might feel differently once I read more super editions. We'll see. But I also have a couple rereads on here just because I've been ever since I got my books from storage, I've been meaning to reread some of my favorite series that I haven't read in a long time because they've been in storage for a long time. But that is the Skinjacker trilogy, Ever Lost, Ever Wild, and Ever Found. I love this trilogy. It doesn't get enough love. I know the author has some other popular work that I have seen talked about. Mostly I've seen the Scythe books talked about, as well as the Unwind books talked about. But this series I never see talked about, but it's so good. I love this series. So basically, in the very first chapter, Allie and Nick are in two separate cars, so they do not know each other, but their cars collide and they both die. And then they wake up dead, obviously spirits, and it has a really cool concept because they cannot, if they walk on ground, they can just sink to the center of the earth to never be found again or heard of or whatever. So you have to be on dead spots. Dead spots are something where a big tragedy happened, people died, something like that. Like if a forest burned down, even though it's no longer burned down, that spot is known as a dead spot. So they can hang out there without falling. Allie and Nick decided they wanted to risk it, try to figure out a way through the non-dead spots to find their parents, families, whatever, to make sure they were okay. But in it, they cross this girl, Mary Hightower. I hate Mary Hightower. One of the most hated book characters I have ever read about. She is on par with Umbridge from Harry Potter and the King from B series. I absolutely despise this woman. So don't mind me as I just hate on her. But she has taken a bunch of dead kids in this place, and the two of them start hanging out there while they're trying to get ready to go on and figure out what they're going to do next. but then they find out that she is keeping them there against their will because this is like a purgatory and you can move on. Everyone who dies wakes up with like, I think it was like a coin or something. So when they come, but no one who dies knows what this coin is for. They just have it. So when you go to this place and she takes you in, she makes you put the coin in this water fountain, and as a payment for staying there. That's because the coin can get them to move on, and she's trying to keep them from moving on. So they end up having to stop her. And then, so yeah. But it's actually really good. I highly recommend. Then I have several indie books, all by Michelle Franklin, because I've been wanting to read these books, so I am going to see if I can this month. So there's Werewolves Don't Celebrate Hanukkah, Dragons Don't Celebrate Passover, Griffins Don't Celebrate Shavuot, I might be pronouncing that wrong, sorry if I am, Vampires Don't Celebrate Shavuos, the Oracle Saved Easter, the Oracle Saved Thanksgiving, the Oracle Saved Valentine's Day, and the Oracle Saved Christmas. I want to check all of these out. I've been meaning to for quite some time, haven't gone to it, so I'm going to try to now this month, and we shall see how that goes. So I'm excited for all of these books. Some of them have been on my TBR for quite some time. Finally excited to get to them, and I'm also excited for the rereads. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and tell me what you plan to be reading this month, and we will chat in the comments below. Until next time.